दयिता भार्या नित्यं प्राणसमाहिता
जनकस्य कुले जाता देवमायेव निर्मितः
सर्वलक्षणसम्पन्ना नारीणामुत्तमा वधूः सीताप्यनुगता रामं शशिनं रोहिणी यथा
पौरैरनुगतो दूरं पित्रा दशरथेन च
शृङ्गिबेरपुरे सूतं गङ्गाकूले व्यसर्जयत्
गुहमासाद्य धर्मात्मा निषादाधिपतिं प्रियम्
गुहेन सहितो रामो लक्ष्मणेन च सीतया
ते वनेन वनं गत्वा नदीस्तीर्त्वा बहूदकाः
चित्रकूटमनुप्राप्य भरद्वाजस्य शासनात्
रामश्चम्यमावसतं कृत्वा रममाणावनेत्रयः
देवगन्धर्वसङ्काशात् तत्र तेऽन्यवसन् सुखम्
चित्रकूटं गते रामे पुत्रशोकातुरस्तथा
राजा दशरथः स्वर्गं जगामाविलपन् सुतम्
मृते तु तस्मिन् भरतो वसिष्ठप्रमुखैर्द्विजै
नियुज्यमानो राज्याय नैच्छद्राज्यन्महाबलः
स जगामवनं वीरो रामपादप्रसादकः
गत्वा तु समहात्मानं रामं सत्यपराक्रमम्
अयाचद्भ्रातरं रामम् आर्यभावपुरस्कृतः
त्वमेव राजा धर्मज्ञ इति रामं वचो ब्रवीत्
रामोऽपि परमोदारा सुमुखः सुमहायशाः
न चैचत्पितुरादेशात् राज्यं रामो महाबलः
पादुके चास्य राज्याय न्यासं दत्त्वा पुनः पुनः
निवर्तयामास ततो भरतं भरताग्रजः
सकाममनुवाप्यैव रामपादावुपस्पृशन्
नन्दिग्रामीकरोद्राज्यं रामागमनकाङ्क्षया
गते तु भरते श्रीमान् सत्यसन्धुजितेन्द्रियः
रामस्तु पुनरालभ्य नागरस्य जनस्य च
तत्रागमनमेकाग्रो दण्डकान् प्रविवेशः
प्रविश्य महा
Yeah, I know it will take more time, but we have to do some more. Very good. Before we're still Dandakaranya, it is fine. After Dandakaranya, now we know about problems. So we'll stop here. Very good. Very good. I'm happy. And I'll tell you why I asked you to sing today once we start. Okay, let us start. विनायक नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदकप्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपम् आजानुबाहुमरविन्ददलायताक्षं रामं निशाचरविनाशकरं नमामि। ఆంజనేయమతిపాటలాననం కాంచనాద్రికమనీయ విగ్రహం పారిజాతతరుమూలవాసినం భావయామి పవమానందనం యత్ర యత్ర రఘునాథకీర్తనం తత్ర తత్ర కృతమస్తకాంజలిం బాష్పవారి పరిపూర్ణలోచనం మారుతిం నమత రాక్షసాంతకం బుద్ధిర్బలం యశోధైర్యం నిర్భయత్వమరోగత అజాడ్యం వాక్పటుత్వం చ హనుమత్స్మరణాత్ భవేత్. కూజంతం రామ రామేతి మధురం మధురాక్షరం ఆరుహ్య కవితా శాఖాం వందే వాల్మీకి కోకిలం. సుప్రభాతం, సర్వేభ్యో నమః. సో అద్యతన పంచాంగం November 7th today. Sharvarinama Samvatsare Dakshinaine Sharadrutau. As per Purnimante, because Kartik Masa started, Hemantartau. Ashwini Mase, as per Amanta. Kartik Mase, as per Purnimante. Krishna Pakshe Saptami Titihi till 8:59 p.m. This week, if you see, the English date, the month day, and the Tithi are running parallel. Today is 7th, Tithi also Saptami. Yesterday was 6th, Tithi also was Shashti, and so on. Sthiravasaraha, Nakshatram Pushyaha. Yesterday was Punarvasuhu. I thought it might overlap into today, so that we can just see on Punarvasu Nakshatram we are doing our class today. But it's Pushyami. So good. My Janmatara is also Pushya. My Janma Nakshatram is Pushya. Till 10:16 p.m. followed by Aslesha. Shubha Yoga till 6:50 p.m. followed by Shukla Yoga. Karanam Vishtihi till 9:01 a.m. followed by Bavaha till 8:59 p.m. followed by Balavaha. So that's the Panchangam today. So we are starting the 4th Sarga. 3rd Sarga we have seen where Valmiki ji has already composed all his bullets. So his work is ready in a way, let us say. So from there we start today. Atha chaturthas sargah prapta rajasya ramasya
प्राप्तराजस्य रामस्य
Valmikir Bhagavan Rishihi
वाल्मीकिर्भगवान् ऋषिः
Chakara Charitam Kritsnam
चकारचरितं कृत्स्नं
Vichitrapadamarthavat
विचित्रपदमर्थवत् विचित्रपदमर्थवत्.
So 4th Sarga, first sloka starting. Prapta Rajasya Ramasya Bhagavan Rishihi Valmikihi Kritsnam Charitam Vichitrapadam Arthavat Chakara. That is the anvayam of this sloka. So after Prapta Rajasya Ramasya, after Rama obtained his Rajyam, means after Rama returned back from Aranyavasa, his Rajyabhishekam, Pattabhishekam is done, and he is now the Raja Rama or Chakravarti Rama. Then Valmiki, by that time, he has completed his work. That is what it means. Kritsnam in entirety. What did he do? Charitam, Ramasya Charitam. Till Rama has obtained back his empire. And Vichitrapadam means with all alankaras, all nice poetic effect, all nice poetic embellishments, and Arthavat. At the same time, in trying to prove one's poetry, sometimes very talented poets, they forget the main purpose for which they are writing it. They only go into the word magic and they forget the actual intent which they wanted to convey. But here we know Valmiki says it is Vedopabramhanam. The very purpose of composing Ramayanam is to establish principles of Veda in a simple manner that people can understand and blindly follow, so that they are able to live Vedic life. That is the idea there. So Purva Sarge, in the previous Sarga, Ramacharitam Sankshepto Varnayamasa. In the previous Sarga, Sankshiptam. In brief, in brevity, he has Varnayamasa, he has described. Idanim, now, Vistarataha api, very detailed in Vistar, in Vistarataha, Ramacharitam Varnayati, Prapta Ityadivihi. From the Prapta Shloka onwards, he is going to now start it in detail. Rishihi means Sarvajnaha, Atayeva Atmavan. Ramacharita Varnana Vishayaka Yatnavan. So that is what he means by Atmavan here. Atayeva Bhagavan. So when they say Bhagavan, what they mean is Ramacharita Varnana Vishayaka Yatnavan. One who is in the endeavor of Varna, of description of Ramacharita Varna Vishayaka Yatnavan, Atayeva Bhagavan. Parama Mahatmyavan Valmikihi. Praptarajyasya means Prakatikrita Swakiya Nityam Ahara Nitya Maharajattvasya. So Prakatikrita Swakiya Nitya Maharajattvasya Ramasya Kritsnam means Swabuddhi Vishayi Bhutam in entirety, right? Swabuddhi Vishayi Bhutam. Everything that he could, contemplate, visualize, realize, recognize, know, all of that. Charitam, Vichitrapadam means Vichitrani, but at the same time, Dosharahita Tatvalankara Vyanjakatva Sahita Twadina. So it is Dosharahitam. When they say Vichitrapadam, what it means, first thing is Dosharahitam. And Tattva, original spirit, is not lost. Original philosophy, original purpose is not lost. And Alankara Vyanjakatvam. Alankara is similes for comparison, or all those poetic embellishments. Alankara, Rupaka Alankara, Upama Alankara. There are so many Alankaras, right? Krama Alankara and all. Alankaraha. And Vyanjakatvam. Vyanjakatvam is otherwise in our languages known as Vyangya. Vyangya is Vyanjakatvam. But in our normal colloquially, Vyangyam for us means sort of sarcastic, at least in Telugu language. I don't know in other languages. But here, in Sahityam, Vyangyam means telling it indirectly, telling the same thing by taking another example. What is it, Pragya?
Sarcastic?
Not sarcastic. No, that's what I'm saying. Vyangyam locally, colloquially, we mean sarcastic, but it is not sarcastic. It is indirectly telling. Indirectly implying. So Sriranji is not able to hear me. Is everyone able to hear me? Can
Bhogaji, I was also feeling the same, but I thought it's only with me. So
no. Voice is, we are able to hear you. It's just that it is coming very deep. It's from it's like from a well. That's all. I think you must be. I think you must be using the speaker on your laptop or something, right? Or the microphone. Or it's probably a smaller room. Here, it's echoing through us.
It's echoing.
It is not as clear as what it is always, Bhogaji. So.
Let me put one more time and see. Is it better now?
No, Bhogaji, the same.
Still the same?
Yes,
Why is it?
it is the same.
Oh no.
I think Bhogaji, it is continuable. It's not that it's not very it's not at its best, but I think it's still audible.
Let me. It's audible, huh?
It is audible. It's not. There's no breakage or anything. It's just that the it is it is coming as though it's coming from a deep well. So it is just that there is it's a bit muffled. That's all. It's nothing to do with the the audio quality is such, but it's just the depth. I think it's audible. We can continue, Bhogaji. We'll manage for somehow. If you are able to figure out on the way, it's fine.
Yeah, I will. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah.
So what my video? Okay.
Video is fine. Video and all is fine.
Okay. So let's continue and see.
Yeah.
If
If
it's still bad, then
you're using a laptop, probably get the laptop screen slightly closer because the microphone might be a bit away.
No, not very far. It's only 1 feet away.
Okay, then it's all right, Bhogaji. We'll continue. I think it's probably something. Maybe you have to change something. I think it's audible. I'm able to hear you well. I'm able to understand you well. It's just the voice quality is a bit different.
Yeah, let's try. Okay. So that is how it is. So Vyangyam means in poetry. So you can tell. I think that example also right before once that. In Raghuvamsham, no, in Kumara Sambhavam, the very first second circular, Parvati is waiting for Narada enters, the Kailasa, and he enters the Himavanta Parvata. Narada comes with a proposal for Parvati, for Haimavati, in fact, with Shiva's proposal. She is fond of Shiva. At that time, she wants to hear what is Valmiki going to convey to her father. So she doesn't go away. She sits nearby. And you have to do something just to, what do you say? To be able to prove that you have something to do here, you cannot go away. So she takes that lotus flower and is, one by one counting the petals. Right? So that is called Vyanjakatva. Not directly conveying what you want to convey, but conveying it in a slightly different manner, in a beautiful manner sometimes, in a harsh manner sometimes, in a sarcastic manner some other time. But otherwise in English it is called pun. It is a very cheap thing, pun. But that is sort of an equivalent to Vyanjakatva. Essentially what it means is creative poetry, where as required, sometimes you subtly give the message in a different manner. So that is Vyanjakatvam. Vyanjakatva Sahitam. So Dosharahitam Tattva Alankara Vyanjakatva Sahitva Adina. Ascharyani Padani. That means Vichitra Padam means Ascharyani Padani. Pratipadakatvena Yasmin Tat Chakara. Rachayamasa. Chakara means he composed. Rachayamasa. Rachanam Kritavan. Padam, but at the same time, Padam Arthavat. Iti Pathetu Vichitrani Dosharahitattvanu Prasadina. So, Dosharahitam is the most important thing. Just because you want to do all these embellishments, you don't want to compose any mistakes or fiction, nothing like that is intended there. That's what it means. Just give me 1 minute. Is it still bad? If it is so, then I will try to log in from my phone. How is the audio?
It's about the same, Bhogaji. I mean, you can try the phone. It's about the same.
My phone, you see.
As I said, we can continue, but it's not at its best. That's all.
Mukaji, unmute.
Is it better now? Hariom?
Yes, Bhogaji.
Yes.
Much better. Yeah, much better,
Yes.
Bhogaji.
Okay, very good. So we'll continue from the phone here. So dosharahitam chakara. So that is what it is said here, that he has composed finally dosharahitam. Let's go to next sloka. Chaturvimshat sahasrani
Chaturvimshat sahasrani
Lokana muktavan rishihi
lokanam muktavan rishihi
tatha sarga shatan pancha
tata sarga shatan pancha
षट्काण्डानि तथोत्तरम्
sarkandani tatatoranam
तथोत्तरम्. So how is the composition, the description of the composition, details of the composition, not description. So chaturvimshati sahasrani, thousands, 24,000 shlokan uktavan rishihi. So the rishi composed it as 24,000 shlokas. Chaturvimshati sahasrani shlokan uktavan rishihi. Tatha, how are they classified or how are they composed into? Sarga shatan pancha. Pancha shatan, 500 sargas. Tatha pancha shata sargaha. And then shat kandani, into 6 kandaha. So 500 sargas, 24,000 shlokas into 500 sargas. That means 500 chapters. As we are now in the 4th sarga of Shat Kandaha, BaalakaaNDa, Ayodhya-kanda, Aranya-kanda, Kishkinda, Sundara, Yuddha-kanda. Tatha Uttaram. After that, he has also had to compose the Uttarakanda, the 7th kanda. Uttaram, the next kanda, it is said. So that is the detail of the composition. Kritva tu tan mahaprajñah
कृत्वा तु तं महाप्राज्ञा
sabhavishyam sahottaram
अभविष्यम्
sabhavishyam sahottaram
सभविष्यं सहोत्तरम्
chintayamasa konvetat
चिन्तयामास कोन्वेतत्
prayunjiyaditi prabhu.
प्रयुञ्जीयात्. Can you say that again, Bogaj?
Prayunjiyaditi prabhu.
प्रयुञ्जीयाभिति प्रभुः.
So kritva tat mahaprajñah. Mahaprajñah is one that most intelligent person. Mahaprajñah kritva kim kritva chaturvimshat sahasrani shlokanam tathaiva sargasatan pancha षट्काण्डानि तथोत्तरं तत्सर्वं कृत्वा महाप्राज्ञः स भविष्यं सह उत्तरं. So bhavishya means, yeah, whatever has already happened, and uttaram, whatever is going to happen later. So bhavishyam saha uttaram. Etat sarvam kritva chintayamasa. He got into, he started thinking, or he started wondering, planning, etc. Chintayamasa. Konvetat kaha anvetat. Konvasmin sampratam loke, we started, right? Who is kaha? Kaha anvetat. I composed all this, but who is going to carry it forward? Etat prayunjiyat. Prayunjiyat ityukte prayogam kuryat. Who is going to put this into action, or who is going to take it to task of publicizing it to the people? I've composed it right now in my ashram. All my ashram residents have understood it. But who is going to take it forward? That is the chinta he got into. Chintayamasa, he started thinking, konvetat prayunjiyat iti prabhuhu. Prabhuhu mahaprajnyaha valmikihi sa bhavishyam sahottaram kritva konvetat prayunjiyat iti chintayamasa. That is the Anvaya Vakyam of it. Understood? Who is going to carry this forward into public? Who is going to make it public? Is what he was thinking. Tasya chintayamanasya.
Tasya chintayamanasya
Maharsher bhavitatmanaha.
Maharsher bhavitatmanaha
Agrahitam tatah padau.
Agritiham tatav vadhau
Padau.
tatav padhau.
Padau. Dau. No dha.
Okay.
Agrahitam tatah padau.
Agrihitam tatav padau
Muniveshau kushilavau.
Muniveshau kushilavau.
Are you not able to? You are able to hear me, right?
Yes, Bhagaji.
Who wrote? Somebody texted. Have I muted? Yes, I muted my other laptop.
No, we are able to hear you, sir. Okay, no problem.
Okay. It's a bit muffled. Huh?
It was earlier.
That was earlier, sir.
Navaji, is it fine now?
No, that was earlier when we were talking.
Okay. So tasya chintayamanasya, as he was thinking about this, tasya chintayamanasya maharshehe bhavitatmanaha, of the bhavita atmanaha, means one who is always thinking about all the great ideals, etc. Right? Bhavitatmanaha is bhavitaha, means parishilitaha. Atma sarva niyantru raghunathaha yena iti. So one who is constantly visualizing, thinking, trying to articulate the greatness of Raghunatha, that a person is called Bhavit. That's how he is here praised as Bhavitatmanaha. Of the Bhavitatma Maharshi, who is Chintayamanasya, who has been thinking about it, Agruhitam Tataha. Tataha is then. Agruhitam Padau. The 2 feet of Maharshi, these two, Muniveshau. Now here onwards it's all, it will come. Right? We all know Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. Prathama Vibhakti. Vivachanam is Ramau. So Muniveshau, Kushilavau, Tataha, Padau Agrahitam. They held the 2 feet of Guru. That means they did the Namaskar, Pada Namaskar. They touched the feet of Valmiki. So 2 young Kushilavau came and touched the feet of Valmiki. See the movie style screenplay. He was now thinking, I completed the Ramayanam. Now how will this go forward? Who will carry it forward? He was thinking of it, and now these 2 young lads have come and touched his feet. So what do we learn from here? That children or youngsters, anyone younger, should always, when we see elder, we should touch their feet. That's one Sanskriti lesson we should always learn. Yes? So then here onwards, who are the Kushilavau? Their descriptions. Kushilavau tu dharmajñau.
Kushilavau tu dharmajñau.
Rajaputrau yashasvinau.
Rajaputrau yashasvinau.
Bhratarau swarasampannau.
Bhratarau swarasampannau.
Dadarshashramavasinau.
तदश्चाश्रमवासिनो.
So as they touched his feet, who are they? What kind are they? They are Kushilavau. Two, they are not just Kushilavau, they are Dharmagnyau. Dharmasya jnanam yasya asti saha dharmagnyah. Rama also, Valmiki asked, Dharmagnyascha kratagnyascha satyavakyo dradhavratah charitrena chako yuktah. We remember that, right? So there he is Dharmagnya, and here are these two Kushilavau, who are also Dharmagnyau. And Rajaputrau, they are of course Kshatriyas, right? Rama's sons only. Yashasvinau, very popular ones in that ashrama. Everybody always talk of Kushilava, Lava and Kusha. And Bhratarau, they are brothers, twin brothers. Swarasampannau, they have a wealth of melodious voice. Swarasampannau, excellent melodious voice, guys. And Ashramavasinau, they are residents of that ashrama. Dadarsha, so Valmiki then saw these two. Dadarsha, he drishtavan, he saw. So Valmiki saw Kushilavau, who are Dharmagnyau, Rajaputrau, Yashasvinau, Bhratarau, Swarasampannau, Ashramavasinau. That kind of, the twins, Valmiki saw them. Satu medhavinau drishtva.
Satu medhavinau drishtva.
Vedeshu parinishthitau.
Vedeshu parivishtitau.
Vedopabramhanarthaya.
Vedopabramhanarthaya.
Tavagrahayata prabhuhu.
Tavagrahayata prabhuhu.
Tavagrahayata prabhuhu.
Tavagrahayata prabhuhu.
So Tavagrahayata prabhuhu.
Tavagrahayata prabhuhu.
Saha means Valmiki. Dadarsha, he saw, right? He saw them. And now Saha prabhuhu Vedopabramhanarthaya Medhavinau Vedeshu Parinishthitau Drishtva Tau Agrahayata. That is the Anvayam of the sentence of the shloka. So, Drishtva, Saha Valmiki, Drishtva, having seen those two touched his feet. Now he looked at them, he saw them, and now, having seen them, then he realized, these two are very popular ones already in the ashrama. Young guys, already very knowledgeable. They are always in A grades in all the classes. They are the toppers in our university. Why don't I pick them? They might be my best, tools, my instruments. So Vedopabramhanarthaya, for the purpose, artha, of what purpose? Veda Upabrahmanam, of the narration, of the articulation of Veda. Vedopabramhanarthaya, Vedeshu Parinishthitau, because these two are well established in Veda studies. Right? Vedeshu Parinishthitau, Tau, Drishtva, having seen them, Agrahayata. Those, all of us, if you go and touch the feet of your elderly, your grandparents, etc., what will they do? They first touch, they tap you on your back and they raise you and hug you. That's what they do, right? So that's exactly what Valmiki also did here. When they touched their feet, Agrahayata, he held them. That means he took them, hugged them. That's what it means. Kavyam Ramayanam Kritsnam.
Kavyam Ramayanam Kritsnam.
Sitayascharitam Mahat.
Sitayaschanitam Mahat.
Paulastyavadhamityevam.
Paulastyavadamityetam. Ityevam.
Chakara charita vrataha.
Chakara charita vrataha.
So, kim apatayata ityataha aha Kavyam. So what did he teach them? The Kavyam. What kind of Kavyam? Charita Vrataha. Charitam means Acharitam, whatever has been practiced and done. Vratam, Acharitam Vratam, Raghunatha Upasanam. So because it is called Vratam, Charita Vratam. So what is that Vratam? Raghunatha Upasanam. The Upasana of the Raghunatha. Yena Saha Munihi Valmikihi Paulastyavadham, which means Ravanadi Vadha Pratipadakam. Right? Paulastyavadham. Paulastya is Pulastya's successor, Pulastya's son. So Paulastya is the another name of Ravana. Ramayanam. So the second name for it is Ramayanam, which is Ramacharita Pratipadakam. The third name, Sitayas Charitam. Sita Sambandhita Charita Visishtham. Atayeva Mahat Sarvasreshtham. Atayeva Kritsnam. That means Sampurnam in entirety. So three names are given here. One is Ramayanam, then Sitayas Charitam, Paulastyavadham. Various names of Ramayanam, of this composition, Kavyam of Valmiki. Charitavrataha, one Charitavrataha Valmiki, whose Vratam was following this Charita of Rama and composing it. So, Ataha Charitavrataha Sampurnam Chakara. Etad Jatiyakadi Etad Jatiyakat Anyat Sarvam Etad Jatiyakat Anyat Sarvam Nyunam Ityarthaha. Etena Etal Labhat Na Kinchit Durlabham Iti Dhvanitam. By saying that this is Mahat, what does it mean? By studying it, there is nothing else that you need to know, and there is nothing tough. Nothing will be tough in life after that. Everything will seem simple, easy, because you have understood everything about life. You have understood the best, the toughest that is possible of life, and so in our lives nothing will be impossible. Etad labhat kinchit durlabham iti dhvanitam. There is nothing that will be tough or unobtainable. Iti dhvanitam. Tena Ramacharita Vishayaka Premadhikyam Suchitam. So Valmiki's love, passion for Ramacharitam is also implied here by saying Charita Vrataha. Pathye geye cha madhuram.
Pathye geye cha madhuram.
Pramanaistribhiranvitam.
Pramanaistiramritam.
Pramanaistribhiranvitam.
Pramanaistribhiramvitam.
Anvitam.
Stribhiram anvitam.
Pramanaistribhiranvitam.
Pramanaistribhiranvitam.
Jatibhis saptabhiryuktam.
Jatibhis saptabhiryuktam.
Tantrilaya samanvitam.
Tantrelaya samanvitam.
Rasai Shrungara Karuna.
Rishai Shrungara Karuna.
Hasya Raudra Bhayanakaihi.
Hasya Raudra Bhayanakaihi.
Tiradibhirasairiyuktam.
Tiradibhirasairiyuktam.
Kavyametadagayatam.
Kavyametatagayatam.
So whatever he has composed, he already just now taught everything to Lava and Kushi Lava. Now, how are they? Pathye geye cha madhuram pramanaihi tribhiranvitam. There are three pramanas, right? You can take several ways. One is the three sthais, Mandra, Madhyama and Tara, the three saptakas, right? Mandra saptakam, Madhyama saptakam, Tara saptakam. In the three octaves, in the three saptakas. Or it is also loke किञ्चित् किं ग्रहणानन्तरं तत् काव्यं कुशलवाभ्यां गीतम् इत्याह पाठ्य इत्यादिभिः. पाठ्ये means in पाठे, in reading it out. Geye, gane cha, in singing it as well. Madhuram manoharam. Loke kinchit पाठे eva manoharam, kinchit gane eva manoharam. Idam tu ubhayatrapi manoharam ityarthaha. So by saying पाठ्ये geye cha, by saying that, what he's saying is, in the loke normally, kinchit paate eva manoharam. Some people are very good in talking or in lecturing. Some people are good in singing. Right? There are some good singers. There are some good orators. But rare to find both together. That is what it is meant here as paatye geye cha manoharam madhuram iti. Idam tu ubhayatrapi manoharam ityarthaha. Shringaradi panchavihi raudradivihi means raudra, bhivatsa, adbhuta, shanta, shantaihi chaturvihi rasaihi. So that means 5 of Shringara, etc. And these 4 of Raudra, Bhayanaka, Bhivatsa, Adbhuta. With all the 9 rasas, with all the Navarasa, with all those rasas, samyuktam etat kavyam tribhihi means tritva sankhya visishtaihi pramanaihi. That means drita, madhya, vilambita. So there are, in the frequency scale, we have 3 sthais, right? There is mandra, madhya, tara. In the time scale, also there are 3 units. It is called as a dhrita in the fast one, and madhya, vilambita. So even when we learn any sangeetam also, right, they teach us in these 3 scales. So they say Varveena Mrudupani, Varveena Mrudupani, Varveena Mrudupani. So in the 3 speeds also they teach us. So that is what is meant as tribhihi, both in 3 time octaves and in 3 time scales also. They are able to, they sing it well, they have sung it well. And pramanaihi dhruta madhyama vilambita vilambitar ananvitam yatha syat tata saptabhihi means saptatta sankhya vishishtaihi jatibhihi. We have saptaswaras also, right? So in those saptaswaras also, sarve gita samadharo jatihi ityabhidhiyate. So they have sung it in all the 7 swaras, in the 3 speeds, in the 3 octaves. So it was a beautiful melodious composition, essentially. That is what is being implied here. And tantri laya samanvitam. So tantri is the veena or the tambura that they carry, and the laya with the ting 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 mridangam or whatever. So it was a complete musical composition, essentially. Tantri laya samanvitam. Rasaihi, with all navarasas, and rasair yuktam kavyam etad agayatam. Agayatam, because they are in dvivachanam. So agayatam. Here onwards everything is in prathama vibhakti. Au, in past tense, tam, agayatam, ayatam, ayatam it will be. Now, tau tu gandharva tattvajño.
Tau tu gandharva tattvajño.
Tau tu gandharva tattvajño.
Tau tu gandharva tattvajño.
Sthana murchana kovidau.
Sthana murchana kovido.
Bhratarau swara sampannau.
Bhratarau swara sampannau.
Gandharva vivarupinau.
Gandharva vivarupino.
Rupa lakshana sampannau.
Rupa lakshana sampannau.
Madhuraswara bhashinau.
Madhuraswara bhashinau.
Bimbadivothitau bimbau.
बिम्बाधिमोत्थितो भोत्थितो बिम्बो
बिम्बादिवोत्थितौ बिम्बौ
बिम्बाधिवोत्थितो बिम्बो
रामदेहात् तथा परौ
रामदेहाततात्परो
रामदेहात् तथा परौ रामदेहात् तथा परौ
रामदेहात्तथा परो.
So the quotable quote here is bimbadivotthitau bimbau ramadehat tatha parau. That's a very good simile that we often say. Bimbat, there is bimba, pratibimba. We always hear that too, right? Bimba is the original object. Its reflection is pratibimba. So bimbat, from bimba, from the original source, utthitau, as if they have come out of this bimba. Utthitau, so in dual, dvivachanam. Bimbat utthitau bimbau iva. From the original bimba, as if two bimbas have come out. Iva means like that. Ramadehat, from Rama's body. Tatha aparau, these two were exactly like Ramadehat, from Ramadeha, as if two Ramas have come out. Tatha aparau, Ramadehat aparau iva bimbat utthitau bimbau iva Ramadehat tatha aparau. These two are like that. They're looking exactly like replicas of Rama. Tautu Gandharva Tattvajnau. Gandharvas, right? Gandharva Tattvajnau, sorry. Gandharva is the musical sciences of the Gandharvas, because Gandharvas are known for musical experts. So Gandharva Tattvajnau, they are knowledgeable of the Gandharva musical sciences. And Sthana Murchana Kovidau. Sthanam is at which sthanam you are singing it. Murchana is the continuous melody, taking it from bottom sa to top sa in a smooth way. That is Murchanam. So Sthana Murchana Kovidau. So their singing talents, their singing skills is what Valmiki is describing here. Bhratarau Swara Sampannau, again Swara Sampannau, their Sampat is Swara, their musical melodious tone. Gandharva Iva Rupinau, exactly like Gandharvas in their musical rendition. Rupa Lakshana Sampannau, at the same time, very beautiful. Rupa, in Rupa also, in their form also, Lakshana, their Rupa Lakshanam means even in the form, in the beauty form also, they're so quality beauty. Rupa Lakshana Sampannau, that is their wealth of beautiful appearance. Madhura Swara Bhashinau, and their speech also, their vocal voice also is Madhura Swara, very melodious, pleasing voice. Bimbat Iva Utthitau Bimbo Ramadehat Tatha Paro. So still continuing the description of Lavakusha, of their beauties and all. Tau Rajaputro Kartsdina.
Tau Rajaputro Kartsvina.
Kartsna ye. Kartsniena.
Kartsnena.
So there is R, T, S, N, A, Y. It's such a long consonant compound alphabet. Kartsniena. R, T, S, N, Y.
Kartsnena.
Kartsniena. Super, very good. Tau Rajaputro Kartsniena.
Tau Rajaputro Kartsnena.
Dharmamakyanamuttamam.
Dharmamakyanamuttanam.
Uttamam.
Uttamam.
Vacho vidheyam tatsarvam. Vacho vidheyam tatsarvam.
वाचो विधेयं तत्सर्वं
कृत्वा काव्यमनन्दी अनिन्दितौ
कृत्वा काव्यमनिन्दितौ
ऋषीणां द्विजातीनां
ऋषीणां द्विजातीनां
ऋषीणां च द्विजातीनां
ऋषीणां च द्विजातीनां
साधूनां च समागमे
साधूनां च तत्समागमे
यथोपदेशं तत्त्वज्ञौ
यतोपवेशं तत्त्वज्ञौ
यथोपदेशं तत्त्वज्ञौ
यतोपदेशं तत्त्वज्ञौ
जगतु सुसमाहितौ
जगतुः सुसमाहितौ
महात्मानौ महाभागौ
महात्मानौ महाभागौ
सर्वलक्षणलक्षितौ.
सर्वलक्षणलक्षितौ.
So, further describing how they are learning it, how they are practicing it, how they are presenting it also. So, Tau Rajaputrau Kartsniyena. We read Kritsnam. Kritsnam is in entirety. Kartsniyena with entirety. Ramaha Ramena. Rama Ramena with Rama. Pushpam Pushpena. Flower with flower. Kritsnam Kartsniyena with entirety, in entirety. So Tau Rajaputrau Kartsniyena, in that entirety, Dharmam Akhyanam Anuttamam. So Dharmam Akhyanam. Akhyanam is commentary. Vyakhyanam we say. Akhyanam, Visheshakhyanam. There is already another upasarga there. Akhyanam. Khyatihi. We know Khyati, right? Khyati is Kirti or fame.
Fame, yeah.
Fame. How does fame come? Because people have talked about it. So from Khyati, that means continuous telling about it or in detail knowing about it. Khyati, Akhyatihi, Asamantat, in detail narration, which gives the fame. Akhyatihi, Visheshena, Asamantat, Khyatihi, Vyakhyatihi. So, Dharmam Akhyanam. So, in detailed narration or in detailed presentation or in detailed description of Dharma. And Anuttamam, the best form again. Anuttamam. Vacho Vidheyam, of the speech, of the way it has to be mentioned as per Vidhi. There are certain principles of speech also. Nowadays, there is no principle. You break the principle is a style today, right? Normally, everybody has to wear formal dresses. You wear shorts, it's a great thing. You have broken is a great thing. But otherwise, for us, there is everything vidhi. There are principles. So, vacho vidheyam tat sarvam, as per the principles of speech, tat sarvam kritva, having done that, kavyam, sarvam kritva, aninditau. Aninditau, one who never had any blemishes. Nobody could ever find fault with them. Is Aninditau. What did they do? Rishinam cha dvijatinam sadhunam cha samagame. Rishinam, of the rishis, dvijatinam, of those twice borns, or all those who have taken the Upanayanam Dikshas. Rishinam cha dvijatinam sadhuram cha samagame. And of all gentlemen, sadhu, all good people, samagame, in their coming together. So in the gatherings of all rishis, of all dvijatis, of all sadhus, in their gathering, when they come together in big groups of them, yatha upadesham, as taught, as prescribed and taught by Valmiki to Lava and Kusha, Tattvajno, these two who understood it, the original spirit, The original intent of the text as taught by Valmiki. That's why it is called Tattvajño. That's why they are called as Tattvajño. Su Samahitau. Samahitaha. Welcomed. If I have to say, welcomed. Those who are, they're always welcome, right? So such welcomed, original spirit, unforgetted, remembered. I'm changing the English as per Sanskritam. Butchering English so that it will fit the grammatical style of Sanskritam. Sorry. Am I here? Yeah. So, Jagatuhu. Jagatuhu means Geetavantaha. They sang. So, in those gatherings of all rishis, sadhus, dvijatis, these Lava and Kusha, Yatha Upadesham, as taught by Valmiki, Vacho Vidheyam, as per the principles of presentation. You guys in school also, when you have book report, you have to present it in a certain format, right? How you stand, how you present it. Teachers take all of that into consideration when they assess you. So also here they have followed all those principles. And Jagatuhu, they sang. How are they? Mahatmanau. Valmiki is so fond of them also. So he's calling Lava and Kusha also Mahatmanau, Mahabhagau, Sarva Lakshana Lakshitau. Lakshita means one who has that Lakshana is Lakshita. Sarva Lakshana Lakshitau. One who has all the qualities that one should have. all the qualities that one should have, they have them. Such people are Sarva Lakshana Lakshitau. So essentially, after having learned from Valmiki, they did their first presentation, their demo, in front of all the sadhus and rishis, etc. Tau kadachit sametanam.
Tau kadachit sametanam.
Rishinam bhavitatmanam.
Rishinam bhavitatmanam.
Madhye sabham samipastham.
Madhye
sabham samipastho.
Madhye sabham samipasto.
Idam kavyamagayatam.
Idam kavyamaka.
Agayatam.
Makayatam.
Idam kavyamagayatam.
Idam kavyamagayatam.
So, samipasthau idam, that becomes a sandhi called yantavanta desha sandhi. So, samipasthavidam, it becomes. So, idam kavyam agayatam. This kavya, they have sung this kavya. Tau, those two. Kadachit, once upon a time, or at a certain moment, or at a certain incident, or at a certain time, kadachit, tau, idam kavyam agayatam, where madhye sabham, means in the sabha madhya, in a gathering, in an assembly, in the midst of an assembly, of rishinam bhavitatmanam, of the rishis and bhavitatma. So first they have done their practice, their demo in their ashrama. Then they did a real presentation after the rehearsal in the ashrama. Now, at a moment, at a right time, when all the rishis, bhavitatmana rishi, all, well-meaning, if I should say, bhavitatmana, all well-meaning, wise rishis, in the midst of their assembly, they have sung this kavyam agayatam samipasthau sabha madhye sabham samipasthau. When they were near that assembly, they slowly got themselves an opportunity to present and sing it. So that's why I called the the footer above this slide's name also. Valmiki. Lavakushau demoing Ramayanam PPT presentation to residents. Tachrutva munayas sarve.
Tachrutva manayat sarve.
Bashpa paryakulekshanaah.
Bashpaparyakulekshana.
Sadhu sadviti tavuchuhu.
Sadhu sadviti vititavuchuhu.
Sorry, Kshimata. Sadhu sadviti tavuchuhu.
Sadhu sadvititavuchuhu.
Param vismayamagataah.
Param vismayamagata.
So after they made this first presentation, we read also, right? Yatra yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam tatra tatra kritamastakānjalim bāshpavari paripurnalochanam maratim namata rakshasantakam, we say, right? When you are involved and you are connected with that story or with that presentation emotionally, bashpa is, tears is not an equivalent word, but physically, yes, it is tears. But in bhava, your body is also, your eyes are also expressing all those emotions. Then that is bashpa. So bashpa parya akulekshanaha, bashpa pari akulekshanaha, all around filled with tears of joy, tears of sorrow, tears of anguish, etc., etc. Of all the rasas, they're responding. Their eyes have responded. So that is bashpa pari akulekshanaha. Ikshanaha, eyes with sight, eye with sight. Akulekshanaha. Pari, all around. Bashpa, so all around, eyes filled with tears all around. Bashpa paryakulekshanaha. Sarve, all of those munaya, all those munis, they were so engrossed and involved in that presentation of Lava and Kusha that they were bashpa paryakulekshanaha. So finally at the end, Tachrutva, having heard all of that, sadhu, sadhu. In Sanskritam we say sadhu. Sadhu means good. And that is the same word for sadhu also. Sadhu sannyasi, when we say, that means he's a good person. He's sadhu. Anything good, you'll say sadhu, sadhu. Katamasti Mahodaya? Sadhu, sadhu, uttamamasti, sadhu. So sadhu, sadhu, iti, tau, uchuhu. Uchuhu, they said, uktavantaha. Whom did they say? Tau, unto them, unto Lava and Kusha, they said, sadhu, sadhu, iti, tau, uchuhu. Param vismayam agataha. Te sarve munayah param vismayam, over amazed or bewildered, so delighted. Vismayam agataha. They went into param vismayam. Wow, what a presentation, what a singing, what a beautiful rendition. So with such responses, they have sadhu, sadhu, beautiful, beautiful. They were happy about it. Te prita manasas sarve.
Te prita manasas sarve.
Munayo dharma vatsalah.
Munayo dharma vatsalah.
Prashasam suhu prashastavyo.
Prashasam shuhu prashastam. Prashastavyo.
Prashasam suhu prasastavyo.
Prashasham shuhu prashastavyo.
Gayamano pushilavo.
Gayamano pushilavo.
So te prita manasaha sarve, pleased in their hearts. Prita manasaha, with very pleased hearts. Te sarve munayaha, all those munis. Dharma vatsalah, their vatsalyam is towards dharma. And so only they were engrossed in it and they enjoyed it. I mean, they are not the kinds who would enjoy mass movies, right? They are dharma movies. If it is a dharmic movie, dharmic story, then they enjoy it. Dharma vatsalah. Te sarve dharma vatsalah prashashamsuhu. So prashamsam kritavantaha prashashamsuhu. Prashasamsuhu means prashamsam. They appreciated. Wow, appreciate. I appreciate this. Kind of expressions. Unto whom? Unto prashastavyo. So Valmiki always uses this Krama-alankara, it is called. When he says, there are two parties. When he says, this is dharmajño, and he says immediately is dharmavantaha. When he says he is vivekaha, he calls them also vivichyamanaha. Likewise, when he says prashasamsuhu, all these munis have appreciated. Prashastavyo, appreciable. Unto these appreciable lads, those munis have appreciated. Prashasamsuhu, prashastavyo. Gayamanau, kushilavau. Gayamanau, the ones who have been singing. Unto the love, kusha and lava, who have been singing, who are appreciable. All these dharmavatsalaha munis have appreciated them. So they are worthy of appreciation. Hence, muni and all have appreciated, not just out of formal appreciation, but they have felt it, and these were worthy, and so they have appreciated. Aho Geetasya madhuryam.
Aho Geetasya madhuryam.
Shlokanam cha visheshataha.
Shlokanam cha visheshataha.
Chiranirvrittamapyetat.
Chiranirvrittamapyetat.
Pratyakshamiva darshitam.
Pratyakshamiva darshitam.
So now, what did they appreciate? Aho. Aho is an expression of our Sanskrit or Indian style. Aho. Aho means wow, kind of a thing, right? Aho Geetasya madhuryam. Areva, what melody of your singing, of your tunes. Aho Geetasya madhuryam. Shlokanam cha visheshataha. At the same time, it is not just a musical symphony where there is no lyrics, where there is no content. So shlokanam cha visheshataha. Madhuryam of Gita, of the singing, and of the shloka. Shlokanam cha visheshataha, especially of the shlokas. That means especially of the content of the story that you were singing. So what a beautiful, what a melodious rendition, especially the content, the story, the words, and the verses. And they were praising like that. Chira nirvrittam api. Chira, in entirety, in the long, entire nirvrittam, the way you have presented it. Vrittam, whatever has occurred, nirvrittam, you have unfolded it. The way you have unfolded it at length, aha, what a melody and what a beautiful words there, shlokas there. Chiranirvrittam api etat pratyaksham iva darshitam. See, all of these rishis and all, probably they have not seen every moment of Rama's life, of Ramayanam. They have never seen all of that, right? They have only heard probably a bit of it here and there. So pratyaksham, as if directly we are seeing it, as if we are seeing it firsthand. Pratyaksham iva darshitam. You have presented it as if we went into those times and we were watching it, observing it. In Disney, we have those rides, right? In Disney World, where you sit in that boat through the water. There is one called a Small World. It's a small world. As again, when my daughter was a child, that's when we went to Disney World. All three of us in that boat. It will take you through the world, and you'll be touring the entire world. It will seem like that. So pratyaksham iva darshitam. Abba, what a rendition, Ray. You guys have shown us the entire Ramayanam as if we lived it with them that moment. That kind of an appreciation they made. Aho Geetasya madhuryam shlokanam cha visheshataha chira nirvrittamapyetat pratyaksham iva darshitam. So next shloka. Pravishyata vubhau sushtu.
Pravishyata vibhau sushtu.
Ta vubhau. Pravishyata vubhau sushtu.
Pravishyuta ubhau shushtu
Tavubhau.
tavubhau.
Pravishyatavubhau sushtu.
Pravishyata ubhau shushtu
Tatha bhavamagayatam.
tata bhavamagayatam.
Sahitau madhuram raktam.
Tahito maduram raktam.
Sampannam swarasampada.
Sampannam swarasampada.
So, Tavubhau sushtu tatha agayatam. Sushtu means strongly. Sushtu bhojanam means full, well, a complete meal. Right? Sushtu is strong. Tushta is happy. So tushta sushtu, we say. Both we say. So sushtu agayatam, completely strongly. We say, Areva, what a voice, right? Even after singing so many thousands of shlokas, their voice didn't break, their voice didn't have any tiredness. So sushtu agayatam, bhavam. That is most important. What we miss in most of the otherwise traditional classical singing is bhavam is lost at the cost of the music excellence. Because you want to play with swaras and all of that, you forget the original lyrics. You either butcher it or the bhavam is lost. Bhavam is important because only then that bashpa paryakulekshanaha will come. If bhavam is expressed in the rendition, then bashpa paryakulekshanaha, our hearts are touched and our hearts, all indriyas will respond. You know, that goosebump will happen, eyes will shed tears, and face and all will turn colors, and all of that expression, entire body, heart, mind, everything responds. Then we are living it. Then we will also feel pratyaksham iva darshitam, right? So for that pratyaksham iva darshitam, for darshanam, for that to happen, this bhavam agayatam, that bhava should be presented. So pravishya, they have entered, in fact, they have entered into the original story. They have entered into that rendition. That taubhau sushtu tatha bhavam agayatam. How did they sing? They were sahitau. They were with the original bhava. They didn't seem like they were different actors or they were as if they were different Harikatha presenters. They were Ramayana, they were involved in it. Sahitau, madhuram, melodious. Raktam, what is raktam? What is raktam, Prajna? Huh?
Blood.
Blood, you would think blood, right? So for us, that's our colloquial meaning, raktam. But raktam comes from raktihi. Raktihi is where you are passionately attached, involved. See, because blood is also attached to muscles, it is also called rakta. Blood doesn't exist by itself, right? It is attached always to the muscle, nerves and all. So it is also called rakta. But rakti is that rakti. What is an English word for it? Rakti. Anyone attempt a word for it? Rasam janayati iti rakti.
Out well. Something like that. It worked out.
What is it, Prajna?
It came together and like worked out well.
Right, but there should be a word in English. Rakti is compassionate. No, not compassionate, but some essentially where you are involved in it, deeply engrossed, deeply involved, deeply attached, passionately attached to it, is rakti. So raktam, they got you into rakti. Then you are raktam. Then that is called raktam. Not you. That is called raktam. So madhuram, raktam, swarasampada, sampannam. Sampannam means obtained, fulfilled. Susampannam karyam, karyakramam we say. If the karyakrama was successfully completed, then we call it susampannaha karyakramaha. So likewise, swarasampada sampannam. All the swara sampada, all of their musical knowledge, their knowledge of all notes, swaras, is sampannam, is fulfilled now. It is perfectly accomplished. Their musical knowledge found a channel to accomplish the best of their rendition by getting everybody deeply engrossed and attached passionately to the Vishaya, to the story, and a madhuram, in a melodious way, with bhava, with all the emotions, sushtu, strongly, thoroughly, they have sung it, they have presented it. Oh boy, now 8:40 here. We'll complete this last shloka so that this slide is done. Evam prashasyamanav tau.
Evam prasasyamanav tau.
Tapashlagyair maharshibhi.
Tapashlagya maharshibhi.
Samraktataramapyartham.
Samraktataram.
Samraktataram atyartham. Samraktataramapyartham.
Samraktam tatarmatyartham. Samraktataram atyartham. Samraktataram.
Madhuram tavagayatam.
Madhuram tavagayatam.
So evam prashasyamano. So thus these being appreciated, tau. So in between every now and then, areva kind of appreciations these munis were making of them. So it is a continuous thing. They were happy it was going on. So tau prashasyamano, it's a continuous being appreciated, having been continuously appreciated. Tau tapah, by whom? Tapaha shlagya maharshibhihi, by those maharshis who do tapas. By them they were being appreciated. Samraktataram, again raktataram, by tara is comparative degree, tama is superlative degree. So samraktataram, one after another, both of them were singing in such a beautiful, passionately attractive, enticing, engrossing, involving manner. Madhuram tau agayatam, they sung such melodious way. So the reason I said is, now you are understanding how Kushalavas are singing, right? Good, I see more Bala today. Good. So our Kushilavas have been Prajna and Leena. Now we want more Kushalavas also there. Right? So couple of things to learn. Anytime you... what? Somebody was saying?
Nothing.
So couple things to learn. Tau padau tatah agrahayata. That is one thing to remember for you Lavakushas, right? Anytime we meet elders, we should touch their feet. Anywhere, anytime. That's one good thing to be Lavakushas. We learn from Lavakushas today. And sing this wherever you can. Let's say there is some Telugu program or some Tamil program, some program anywhere, or there is a gathering. Tapasvadhyaya niratam, start that. 5 slokas, 10 slokas, as much as they get into your rakti. Sing it wherever. Iti Lavakusha today. So Lavakushas are presenting this, and it will go on very well next also. Then from after, once they get this appreciation and certification from all these rishis, then they get into in the next slokas as we read next session probably.
Don't spoil it for us, Bokaji.
Huh?
Don't spoil it for us.
Oh, yeah, okay. No spoilers. All right. Very good, very good. So we'll stop here with Shanti Mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.